You know, this evening, Mrs. L and I came back from an event. It was an event at a Republican organization. Now, I'm not a Republican, but it was very good. I don't want to give you too much about where I was, but it was some people talking. And before we get into this notion, I want to tell you something right now. The Republican Party better realize something right now. You better get the brass tacks of telling people why you should vote Republican, or whatever it is, if that's your goal, and not talking about how they kept stealing the election. That's not it. But I digress. The thing that everybody kept talking about was that the end of Tucker Carlson, and this was, Tucker Carlson, and also Project Veritas. We'll talk about that one too. But that Tucker Carlson, it was because of what Tucker Carlson said. And Tucker Carlson was this, and Tucker Carlson. And I said, do you understand the significance yet? Because we were at a big table of what Tucker Carlson is. It's not about Tucker because he's going to go on, he's going to do something else. The issue is that this is the end of the relevance of the importance of Fox News. It was their last chance. But it's always going to be Fox News. It's always going to be a moneymaker. Remember, they make their money through carriage fees right off the bat before they do anything. But what this is the end of Fox trying to be something even remotely different. Look, there's a lot of stuff that I could be talking to you about, subject matter that would blow your mind. And you can't talk about them. And the powers that be, the big shots, the shadow government, the deep state, police state, intel state, ruling class, want to make sure you never, ever even remotely address this. And here is the thing, and I tell my friends, you're not going to be able to handle these particular subjects on various media. So what you have to do is you have to realize that you have to act else. You have to act accordingly. Find the medium. What Tucker can only do, if it works, is to be on a Joe Rogan, completely independent, not Spotify, independent, and let her rip. Do it. Do it. But let me tell you what I said initially. This was Fox News' chance to say, okay, we're going to be a little different. We're going to be a little different. And we're going to let people know kind of what the way things are. We're going to say, okay, Tucker, go ahead and mention these things. Listen, with all due respect, and I don't mean any harm to any of the others, Hannity, bless his heart, has been doing this meat and potatoes, no hits, no runs, no errors, this anodyne, saccharine, Ronald Reagan, 1980s Republican pap since the beginning of time. And he's smart because he'll never be bounced. It's never controversial. It shocks no one. It's like no blank, there's a reference there, no blank obviousness. And again, I'm not trying to attack him. Some people can be Deep Purple. Some people are the Osmonds. He's the Osmonds. Down by the lazy river, you know what I mean? With Alan and Jay and anyway. And Donnie and even Marie. Easy, simple stuff. No big deal. Little bit of Trump, not too much. Don't push too far. Don't go too crazy. Just the usual stuff. Stay in your lane. Keeping it safe. Same thing for Laura, whatever, and the other one. And stay in your name. And let other people do their stuff with their five and the funny guy. And they have that guy Typhus and all this. What is this? What is this? It's dreck. It's dreck. It's drivel. It's saccharine, anodyne, syrupy, non-threatening, nothing. It's pablum. Tucker was different. So this was Fox News' chance to say, all right, we're going to do a little something different. We're going to go kind of crazy here. And we're going to let you go nuts. Go ahead, talk to Orban. Talk to some commie. Talk about UFOs. Talk about maybe having Marty McCary on. Talk about push the envelope of what you can regarding, vaccines and viruses. Push that. Have people on. There were some points that I thought hit absolute rock bottom dullness. Whenever Candace Owens came in, here we go. I know what this is about. Here we go. And even Glenn Greenwald was, but when Tucker was left at his own, it was different. And the thing about it, which he can do elsewhere, which is the reason why this is the death of Fox News, because in terms of being relevant, being something different, was that it allowed him to say, all right, go ahead and be smart. Speak logically, lyrically, enjoy this level of rendition different than the usual suspects. Again, no due respect. Listen, some people are McDonald's, other people are Denny's, and other people are, I don't know what I was going to say, Alan Ducasse, whatever. And now without Tucker, Fox is just, that's it. That was your last, and remember, they get paid their carriage fees every year. They're not going to hurt. There are a lot of people who say, look, frankly, not everybody liked Tucker. That's not it. But that chance for them to say, here's something a little naughty, a little scary, a little dangerous, that's gone. That's over. That's over. Done. Finished. That was the only thing you had that was daring and a little conspiratorial, as people would say, a little dangerous for the woke left, usual suspect media. I thought that was terrific. And that's gone. But here's the thing. Tucker, I know you're not listening to me, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe if you know him, you can give him a call and tell him I said this. If you think that you're going to take your show with Candace Owens and, that Portnoy guy and, the usual stuff and Elizondo and just replicate what you're doing on Fox, on some other platform, you're crazy. People want to hear full tilt boogie, go nuts. Let them have it. Let them have it. Really show them. Go crazy. Show them just like, oh my God. Don't continue this show later on. He was different than the rest, and he can do even better. The long form interviews, the documentaries and things, wonderful. That's what Alex Jones did. People forget when Alex Jones, 20-some years ago, this guy was so cutting edge, so brilliant, so smart, so reasonable, so interesting. Endgame, remember those documentaries he did? They were fantastic. By the way, this is a marker. This is not some melanoma. We went to this, they marked you with this pen. Anyway. It was something. You can do it. But Fox, and I know, Fox is going to say, look, it was at the personal. We'd like to have Tucker on, but we had to do it because of, the Ray Epps pending case, which seems to be rolling along. If all indications are, he's going to be going crazy with that. You have that $787 million, verdict. Didn't even call a witness, for God's sakes. You have that one. Then there was just this Abby Grossberg. People are just, okay, enough. Enough. They needed a scalp. They needed something. Tucker, you're going to suffice. And that was it. So see what happens with that. See what happens. But listen to me. Two things. Sayonara, Fox News. This was you are back to Hungry Man, meat and potato, plain old brown bagging it, PB&J, PBR, styrofoam, vanilla, blah. Because Hannity doesn't have it, this stuff. He'll always be there. He's the longest running And the reason why you last that long is if you never tempt fate. Never say anything that's risky. Never say anything that's dangerous. Never say anything that scares people. Just play it safe. Stay in your lane. Remember, no hits, no runs, no errors. Just everything's fine. And Tucker, we're still talking about you. I still can't believe it. When you find your new home, once you get out of this Fox commitment and everything, it ain't going to be Newsmax. It ain't going to be OAN. You can't be Newsmax. You think Newsmax is going to let you be you? Are you? Come on, man. Come on, man. But when you hit that new platform, you better go nuts. I mean, you better have on start off the first show with at least 5 subjects that would get you canned at any other place. Not salacious, but in terms of the subject matter that is covered. Okay, what do you think? Let me know what you think. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that little bell or buzzer, whatever it is, to be notified of new videos. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, importune you to comment as you see fit.